Andarki Shubhodayam. Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sukar. Honorable Supreme Court of India yesterday, that is on 8/1/2026, gave a stunning judgment against the orders of the state of AP High Court, holding that AP High Court has erred. And the Supreme Court said that fresh notification of Vijayawada ACB court, ACB as police station, because Central Investigating Unity will be there. Central Investigating Unit will be there. So ACB Vijayawada, the Central Investigative Unity, is called as a police station. No fresh notification is required to call it as a PS, because of course all of you are under the impression that after AP Bifurcation Act or AP reorganization, then special notification or fresh notification should be given. Basing on that only, Honorable High Court of AP, they have cashed FIRs in catina of cases. But it is not correct. The interpretation given by the Supreme Court we are going to discuss now. Justice M.M. Sundaresh and Justice Satish Chandra Sharma, Supreme Court bench. In the case of Joint Director ACB, Joint Director Anti-Corruption Bureau, Rayalaseema Region and others versus Dayam Pedaranga Rao and others. Dayam Pedaranga Rao and others కొండవిడ్చి అంతలాగా ఉన్నారు. అంత ఏసీబీలో దొరికినటువంటి మేధావులు. SLP నంబర్ 14321-14333, almost 12 by 2025. Already date I have given 8/1/2006. While allowing the appeal of JD ACB, they have restored the FIRs. The quashment orders by AP High Court were set aside, restored the FIR relating to offences under the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988 and permitted continuation of the investigation across the state. So, before this, let us understand that Honorable High Court of AP said ACB Vijayawada, which investigated the case, is it a PS or not? So according to section 2A of the CRPC, it is not a police station because it is not legally notified as a police station. Previously, Hyderabad, which was the headquarters of ACB, it was declared as a police station. But normally, we understand that it applies mutatis to the Vijayawada unit also, because almost centralized unit, only bifurcation is done. The headquarters is changed from Hyderabad to Vijayawada. We are under that impression, but some people, Dayam Panduranga and others, approached the High Court of AP stating that as per AP Reorganization Act 2014, it created legal fiction, allowing the courts to interpret the laws contained to apply for successor state. Yes, normally. This trouble we had got in the initial stage, maybe in the year 1980 or 1979, when I booked cases under Madras Town Nuisance Act and also Hyderabad City Police Act. Then the judge asked me, judge means at the time AGFCM, asked me to produce the GO or to produce the act. The act is called as Madras Town Nuisance Act. The act is called as Hyderabad City Police Act. Then how Ongole comes under Madras or Hyderabad? That is the question he has put before me. Yes, very valid question. So therefore, we have gone to the interpretation and we have got a clearance from the High Court of AP at that time, stating that yes, when once from Madras our Telugu state is divided, it is a successor state. The interpretation is that all the laws relating to the old state will apply to the successor state and there need not be any so-called gazette notification or things like that. Anyway, AP High Court is also 100% correct, because without record, you cannot treat Vijayawada as central investigative or as a police station. Right? Actually, with the orders of AP High Court, the cases registered from 2016 to 2020 under Prevention of Corruption Act, all of them, they were quashed by AP High Court. So, now remember, there is a GO in 2003 which says that Hyderabad is a PS in the undivided state. So, press clarification is actually, in my view, it is necessary because accepted, but basing on that, High Court cannot quash the FIRs. Interpretation of Section 100 to 102, 100 TO2 102 of AP Reorganization Act. Supreme Court judges held that the executive instructions of the undivided state continue to operate in both the successive states. So, High Court has misread the statutory scheme. The High Court reasoning, actually, it is a travesty of justice. The High Court reasoning is a travesty of justice because it has stopped the investigation of corruption cases right from 2016. Many years have passed away. So, basing on the very famous case precedent, State of Punjab versus Balbir Singh, State CBI versus Santosh Kumar, the appeal was allowed. The quashment is once again restored. All the affairs will come back and the police, or that is ACB, they can investigate the cases. Very important, very good, very favorable judgment to the state of AP. Read the case law and enrich your legal art. With this, I am stopping here. Thank you very much.